What's up, Viola Gang? I'm James, and you're watching the first episode in my new series called Viola Notables. In each episode of this series, I introduce you to one of my favorite pieces written for viola. Now, when most people decided to take a well-earned break at the beginning of the pandemic last year and not work on too much musically, Lawrence Power, legendary British violist, took it upon himself to begin a new series of lockdown commissions, each of these being an entirely new work for the rare repertoire of the solo viola, also with very high production quality of video and audio. All these videos are available entirely for free on Lawrence Power's self-titled YouTube channel, but today I'm going to be introducing you to my favorite of his lockdown commissions, which is Quartet for One by Garth Knox. The video begins with Lawrence Power walking through the eerily empty Royal Festival Hall in London. On stage, there are 4 stands and 4 chairs set up as if for a string quartet, but only he walks out. He picks up his viola, sits down, and then the piece begins. The first movement is performed entirely on the G string, beginning with a simple motif, and then moving on to a complicated series of leaps to high harmonics. After a minute, he gets up, and while continuing to play viola, he walks over and sits down in another chair, and then a cello starts playing. Oh wait, it's actually still just him. He's playing the cello melody on the C string of the viola, except it's tuned down to an A, so it really does sound exactly like a cello. In this movement, he's layering 2 parts together, the viola with the original motif from the first movement, and the cello melody underneath. It's like he's playing a duet with himself. Now if you think that's amazing, wait till you see the next movement. You guessed it. He gets up, he walks over and sits down in the chair of the second violinist, where he plays a trio all by himself. And finally, movement 4, Virtuoso, in which one man plays 4 parts at once on a viola. One of my favorite things about this movement is how Lawrence Power becomes an Oscar-caliber actor, switching moods and often faces when he plays different instrumental lines, blending them all seamlessly together. There are very few violists in existence capable of nailing each note so perfectly, especially considering all the leaps, double stops, tricky bow techniques, and one of his strings still being 2 whole steps lower than normal. And there you have it, Quartet for One by Garth Knox, one of the most epic pieces to ever be written for the repertoire of solo viola, or should I say string quartet. Anyways, if there's a lesson to be learned here, it's that you should never hire a full string quartet for a gig, just a violist will do. I encourage you to check out the rest of Lawrence Power's lockdown commissions, as well as his 2 feature-length Fermata concerts. They're all made with the highest quality video and audio production, as well as world-class music and musicians. That's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the thumbs up down below, and subscribe for more viola content. Until next time, Viola Gang, Viola King out.